bustin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with the best 6'10" ISO build in NBA 2K23. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did make this build probably like a month ago, and I was using it on stream. I was actually streaming 1v1 court on YouTube and Kick. Before we do get to the build, man, if you guys do want to see me play live, make sure you guys do turn into my YouTube stream. Sometimes I'll be streaming on YouTube, or sometimes I'll be streaming on kick.com. My link is in the description. If you guys want to support me anymore, I would really appreciate it if you guys drop me a follow on Kick. We're 40 followers away from affiliate, but I know you guys didn't come here for that. But I just wanted to say though, I was using this build when I was playing 1v1 court on live, and I remember somebody asked me, they said they wanted to see a video on this build. I don't remember who it was, but if you're watching this video, man, this video is for you. This is how you create the 6'10" ISO build. It's actually a pretty good build. It is a little bit slower than a 6'9" or 6'8", because here's the big thing. The only thing that sucks about 6'10s is they don't get Michael Jordan dribble style like the 6'9s do. So unfortunately, you do dribble a little bit slower, but I'm gonna show you, you guys can make the build pretty good still, and plus you're 6'10", your defense is to be really good just because you're taller. Now the build, you have to make it a small forward, because if you make it point guard or shooting guard, you can't go up to 6'10". The tallest you can go for point guard or shooting guard is 6'9". So for this build, you either have to go small forward, power forward, or center. But I'm gonna go small forward, and the reason why I pick small forward is because small forwards, you can actually go the lowest weight. So if you go power forward, you can only go 210 for the minimum, but for small forward, you can go 200 pounds. And you get like plus 3 XL for that extra 10, for that less 10 pounds. So you definitely want to go small forward to be as fast as possible. And obviously this other stuff doesn't matter. That's personal preference. Now moving on to the height and stuff, man, like I said, we're making the build 6'10". 6'10" is actually not a bad height either. Like I said, you're just 1 inch taller than the meta height, which is 6'9". So you're not going to be too slow. You can still easily run the guard with this build. It is going to be a little bit slower, like I said. I mean, the speed and stuff on paper, it's not really much slower, but you don't really have the same animations you get with the 6'9s. So for that reason, it is a little bit slower. Now weight, like I said, we want to be as fast as possible because this is an ISO build, so we're going to minimum weight 200 pounds. And look at the speed and acceleration. Like I said, 81 speed, that's more than enough, and you have a 79 acceleration. That's still plenty quick, honestly. 6'9s only have like an 80 or 81 XL. You're only losing out on 2 XL, so you're still going to be pretty quick with the 79 XL and the 81 speed and wingspan. Now here's a very crucial thing. This is an ISO build, but personally I made it with a 99 block. You guys know me. I love having very good defense on my builds. If you guys haven't watched my videos by now, you guys should know that my builds, their best category is always defense, because I'm a twos player, and for twos you need to have a really good defensive build, or else you're just not going to get any stops and you're going to lose the game. So we're going 7'5" wingspan, because as you guys see, you do get your 99 block. If you go anything lower than that, you do lose 99 block. Personally, I wanted that stat, so I went 7'5", and plus you have an 85 3-pointer, which does allow you the ability to unlock silver limitless range and silver agent 3s. Those are very key badges. That's pretty much all you need. 85 3-pointer, you should be able to shoot pretty consistent with that. Plus, you get a lot of your good jump shots. You get like LaMarcus Aldridge. And let me tell you guys another big key thing about 6'10s. Some of you guys probably don't know, 6'10s actually do get different jump shots than 6'9s. So meaning, like bases like Kyle Kuzma, LaMelo Ball, or Oscar Robertson releases, you can't get those on 6'10s. You have completely different bases. The only bases that 6'9s and 6'10 share is O'Shea Brissett. So if you're already good with that base, then you're chilling. But just letting you know, 6'10s do get different jump shots. So keep that in mind when you're making a 6'10. And body shape doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just going to go built. Now moving on to the attributes, so make sure you guys do copy it down just like this, and I'm going to explain something to you guys real quick before we actually make the build. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I might drop a different version of this build with the 99 post control, because let me tell you guys, so pretty much we didn't touch the post control with this build. I pretty much just maxed out the ball handling and speed of ball, but let me show you guys real quick. So if you guys go 99 post control, as you guys can see, we didn't touch anything in the playmaking, but look over in playmaking, you have Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame unpluckable, Hall of Fame vice grip, just off of that 99 post control. Which is kind of crazy, right? You're a 6'10" getting Hall of Fame quick first step. You can even get Hall of Fame quick first step on a 7'3" player. Personally, I didn't really make the build like this because that 99 post control is super expensive. You kind of have to sacrifice on your build, and I wanted a really good defensive build, so I decided not to touch post control. But I probably will be dropping a version for you guys that do want a 6'10" with Hall of Fame quick first step. Just make sure you guys do stay tuned, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and like the video. I would really appreciate that. But like I said, we're not making the video, we're not making the build like that. The way I made it, I just maxed out ball handle and speed of ball, so we're only getting silver quick first step, which is not bad. Let me tell you guys something. If you guys haven't seen 2K Labs, they did a test on silver and gold quick first step. They said that gold quick first step is only 1% faster than silver. So I think silver is more than enough. You get silver on a 6'10" without having to upgrade post control at all. So we're just going to sacrifice with silver. Now, Hall of Fame is a big jump from gold. It actually is. It's like a 5% increase or 4% increase from gold. So Hall of Fame is definitely worth it. I will be dropping a version of that, like I said. But I'm going to show you guys the build I made. I just want to throw that out there for you guys in case you want to maybe make it like that with the 99 pulse control. Or like I said, you guys can just wait and then I'll drop you guys the best version with the Hall of Fame quick first step. All right, now moving on to the build I actually made, man. We're going to be giving it an 86 driving dunk, which as you guys know, does give you your gold limitless takeoff. And it does give you all your contact dunks. Well, not all of them. You get the pro contact dunks. And then you get silver slithery finisher and silver posterizer. For a 610, I think that's good enough. And then we are bumping our driving layup up to 67, which does unlock the ability to get fearless finisher. Fearless finisher is a really good badge. If you get taken out of a dunk, this badge right here will help you make that layup. So I think fearless is definitely a good badge. Now our standing dunk, here's a very key thing. Usually I would go 70 standing dunk because you do unlock fast twitch at 70, but with the 610 we're actually going 80 standing dunk. You do get silver rise up, but it's not really for that. It's because with 610s and up, you actually get the ability to get standing contact dunks. With the 80 standing dunk, you get the ability to get the pro big man contact dunks, which is very nice. I think you should take advantage of that since you're 6'10". Now moving on to shooting, man, like I said, we're maxing out the 3-pointer to an 85, which as you guys see, 83 gives you your silver agent threes. You go up 2 more to 85, that unlocks the ability to get silver limitless range, which is very good. You will be able to shoot pretty deep with silver limitless range, and you got silver agent threes. Plus you'll be able to get pretty much all your good jump shots for 6'10s like Kevin Durant, LaMarcus Aldridge, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, all the good taller players jump shots. So 85 3-pointer, silver agent threes, and silver limitless should be more than enough. Now moving on to ball handle, man. Or actually first we'll do the pass accuracy first. So pass accuracy, we're going to be going 80 pass accuracy right here. You could go 79 because that's when you do get your extra badge point. But I'm personally just going to go up to 80. I feel like with 80, you don't really get nothing for it. Actually, you do get gold dimer, but that doesn't really matter personally. I did notice whenever you hit that 80 pass act threshold, your passes seem to be a lot faster. So I think 80 pass act is good. And plus, if you're on next gen, I think you guys do unlock a different pass style. I think it's either like, I think it's Stephen Curry. You guys unlock Stephen Curry pass style with 80 pass act, which is pretty nice. Moving on to ball handle, man, we're going 81 because you get an extra badge point. You definitely want to max that out. It's an ISO build. And speed of ball, obviously max that out. And like I said, with this ball handle right here, you do get silver unpluckable, silver quick first step. You get clamp breaker silver, handles for days bronze. It's definitely not bad, like I said. And I'm being honest with you, man, 80 ball handle is pretty much what you need for all your drill moves. You can use De'Aaron Fox size ups, Kevin Durant size up escape, Luka hesitation. Like 80 ball handle is more than enough to get all your good size ups. Plus you're going to have pretty decent speed and acceleration. So this should be fine. Like I said, 2K Labs said that gold quick first step is only 1% faster than silver, so you should be plenty fine with that. Now moving on to defense, man, like I said, the best part of the build right here, we're going to be going 80 interior defense just like that, which does unlock silver post move lockdown. Now for perimeter defense, we are going to be maxing this out. Same with steel, we are going to be maxing this out. Now here is a very key thing I do want to let you guys know, just in case you guys are unaware of this. So the only thing that sucks with 6'10s, as you guys see right here, the clamps is blanked out. You cannot get clamps on a 6'10, which kind of does suck. I do want to throw that out there for you guys. If you guys make a 6'10, just know that this build is not getting clamps, which clamps is a very key badge for playing good perimeter defense. You won't really be able to cut people off that good. I'm not gonna lie, with no clamps, sometimes it seems like people are gonna just drive right past you and you won't get a bump, or you won't be able to cut them off at all. So just throwing that out there, you aren't getting clamps with this build. And like I said, we are going 99 block for your Hall of Fame anchor. If you guys watched my last video, you guys know how overpowered Hall of Fame anchor is. With Hall of Fame anchor, you have a 98% chance of making people miss, so you definitely want that badge. Plus it'll help you get way more blocks too. Now this build can rebound. We're going 72 offensive rebound, which does give you another badge point. And for the defensive, we are going 71, which also does give you another badge point. You will be able to grab pretty good rebounds with this build. Now speed and excel, we're maxing out the excel to 79. Speed, we're putting this to an 80. It doesn't need to be anything higher than that. I know it can go to 81, but like I said, 80 speed is definitely more than enough. Now the vertical, if you guys are on next gen, make sure you guys do put your vertical to a 75 to get all your pro driving contact dunks. And like I said, we're going 76 vertical. Personally, this is what I do, because with gym rat, you get a +4 to all your physical attributes. 76 +4, you're going to have an 80 vertical, which is definitely more than enough. And then the rest of your attributes, you want to put these onto stamina. So you're going to have a 94 stamina. With gym rat, it's going to be a 98. And then the rest of your attributes, put this on your free throw and put that to a 63. And as you guys can see right here, this is the build. So the badge count is 11 finishing, 17 shooting, 18 playmaking, and 22 defensive. Like I said, it's a pretty good, well-rounded build. It can pretty much do everything. You can pass the ball, you can ISO, you can shoot really well, you get pro driving contact dunks and pro standing contact dunks. You have really good defense, you have a 99 block. Nobody's making anything on you in the paint, and plus you can rebound, plus you're quick enough. This is a very good build. I would say the major downside about this build is you're not as fast like a 6'9" because you don't have Michael Jordan dribble style, so you don't have the fast stop and go, and plus you have no clamps. That is also a big downside about 6'10s, but you definitely still can play pretty good defense with the 6'10. You got to be a little bit more skillful on how you play defense. Now moving on to takeovers, man, I'm just gonna go sharp and lock. That's what I do personally. Now here's the thing, if you guys do want the ability to get rim protector takeover on current gen, make sure you guys just make the build a power forward, and then you'll be able to get rim protector takeover. Unfortunately, if you make it a small forward, you don't get rim protector takeover, even though you have a 99 block. It doesn't really make sense, but that's just the way 2K designed the game. And as you guys see, man, here's the build. It's called an inside out score, similar to Lamar Odom, Scotty Barnes, and Jason Tatum. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. Like I said, if you guys want the 6'10 version with Hall of Fame quick first step, also let me know. I probably will be dropping a video on that. In case you guys want the best version of this build with the Hall of Fame quick first step and the ability to post score people and do post moves, that build actually will be pretty glitchy. Like I said, if you want to see that build, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a like and stay tuned, turn on notifications. But that's pretty much the end of the video, man. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm out.